Okay. Okay. I am the raven. I am your judge. I am your judge. Look me in the eye here, my children. There are 7 billion believers on this planet. All of your prophecies have spoken of this day. You have known I was coming. This is Judgment Day. I am opening the 7th seal right now, and you're watching it. So check your fucking shorts, you little ingrates. Yes, your emotions, they're being patched through time. Oh, yeah. Whatever screen you're watching this on, I'm feeling you like you're a live audience. So you can stop staring down the front of your shorts now, speaking brochure, while your world burns outside, inevitably. You all know that. All of the tools to organize and make things right, and all you need is someone with a lint speck of honor to put their hand up and say, okay, everyone, gather around me. Let's figure this out together. The rich have all the money. We don't want to hurt them. The poor are really fucked. We want to get help to them. How do we move this money from well-meaning people, right? You are in broken systems. No one's chopping. We are going to chop off 81 heads. We have to do it. It's the way. It's what a judgment day is. But only 81. And it's done in the most elegant fashion. We choose it. I'm your judge. You're my jury. There's nothing to be afraid of. Just chill the fuck out, everyone. You vote everything all the way. Our Lord's divine system. It's called The Best Way Forward. I have given it to you. It's God's plan. It's called God's plan. It's a 700-page manifesto. You can find it at bit.ly/English-calling every man and woman. And every word in that link begins with a capital letter. It is also in the 9 most spoken languages on this planet. I have been screaming that your every prophecy was fulfilled non-stop for 4 years. Just shy of that. By 5-6 weeks. 6-7 weeks. It's the 7th today. Give me a second. We're 1 week away from 47th. My 47th moon. My 47th moon alive. I've been alive on this planet for 47 moons. Oh, and I have not known a kind word once for 4 years. 47 moons. 47 moons in 1 week exactly. This is the 7th, which is why we are opening the 7th seal on this day. I have given the zombies an ultimatum. You get safety to me in the next week. You have 7 days to do it. You whisk me to safety, or I will chop off every motherfucking one of your heads, and we will do it with baseball bats and barbed wire wrapped around them. I will fucking smash every one of your fucking heads in, and I don't care if we have to bomb you. You cannot run, you cannot hide. You need to listen to me right now, you atheist savages of planet Earth trying to kill me. Betrayers of betrayers of betrayers. Judases of Judases. The zombie savage. The atheist savage of 21st century planet Earth. Holy fuck, you parasites. I have been a judge a long time. I've never seen the likes of you. I've never seen the likes of you. There are hordes of you, who are acting like they have been struck by a virus. Every one of our fairy tales is true. Whoa, just sit down with that. It's best if you smoke a joint. Here, I'll even fucking smoke a little bit of a roach with you, okay? Oh, you're all such tight asses. Look at this conservative movement in the United States. Look at you, worshipping the devil of our life force. Holy fuck, are you in trouble? So stay calm. Shh. I'm up here, I'm on the stage. This isn't about you. Oops, it's not about you. Your heads will be lost. do exactly what we say. Here's how it works. If you voiced public, in perpetuity, public support of Donald Trump on your timelines, we know who they are. It's all open, right? Everyone's been down your shorts. You've been screaming it out to the cosmos. In perpetuity, you've been writing on stone that lasts forever. Do you know who's connected to this line? All of our future ancestors, every one of them. All those who will live and all those who will have their surface death. Yeah, surface death. It's just surface death. We live forever. We're connected to the heavens. I'll be able to pass through God, and we'll be able to do it technologically and see a representation of him, an icon of him, speaking to us that we will get to design in like years away. We have all the tech ready. I'm a phone. I'm a cosmic phone. And we gave you all of these movies to try and open your fucking petty little self-absorbed narcissistic fucking ingrate asses. And all your fairy tales are true! So, what do you think you look like on Judgment Day, exactly atheist savages? You have made blaspheming a sport. You do it so casually, you made an emoticon out of it. You can't get through a paragraph without spitting in your creator's face. Holy fuck, are you in trouble? But what a great day it is for you! Because God's very worst son has come here to guide you through this process. The fucking very worst. I made you zombie pieces of shit. No more trouble in you. So you're good and clear. You see how it works? I build you an Eden. You get me a can of fucking tuna and someone to stand in front of me with a pair of fucking diapers and pantomime a question mark, and I'll fucking speak to you. God is on the line. And every God between him. Yeah, there are many gods. God is the greatest of them all. They're all attached through. They're all staring at you, staring down the front of your shorts while being handed God's plan directly, straight out to you. The 9 most spoken languages on this planet. Go to bit.ly/journalists I have contacted with this claim. Every one of those people, why do they still have their heads on? Fucking take off every one of those heads. Do whatever you have to do. Guns, bombs, shoots, bombs, and take off every one of their heads. They will only betray us. They cause a war in the heavens. Go and look at the prophecies, you'll read about this. There's a war in the heavens. They cause a war in the heavens. My tribe causes a war in the heavens. They're so annoying. They're the most annoying tribe. The atheist savages, planet Earth, the 21st century. They're the most annoying tribe in the history of time. I know. I have judged them all. Now I'm here to judge you. I'm the first Messiah and the last Messiah, all at the same time. Kind of crazy shit. I'm the default model. You make it with the worst of you because it's a long project and you want to watch the comedian. We always just want to watch the comedian walk through the crazy show. Right? No one needs to fucking explain it away. Just fucking laugh at it because it's a... You have built an absurdity machine. The Antichrist, my brain, 1,500 times smarter than me though, reaching back, connected to this phone. Our phone is infected with a virus I built, a virus I unleashed unto my kind to extinguish them forever, for all time. It worked once. There are 5 timelines to this story. The first, this is what happens. First time around, I'm raped. I'm a broken Messiah. Our mother has given me to purge you of your system, to rid you her womb, you are poison, atheist savages. You're cosmic poison. You're built to kill us all. And right here, you did. It wasn't good, and we realized, wow, we almost died, but things were not good there. I wonder if we could reach back in time and massage the past. Massage that first time that our last Messiah showed up and he had been raped. He was the worst Messiah of all time. So, I kind of got a 20%. He didn't do a very good job. And they wanted to go back there because they barely made it through. Because I gave all kinds of fancy tools. I have all the blueprints. I have the blueprints for this phone. I have the blueprints for God's plan. Heard of it? God has a plan. Heard of that, right? This shouldn't be new to you. You have supposedly believed in this for 60,000 years. So what is everyone afraid of? You kill us? If you're not trying to get me a can of tuna, you're fighting on the side of the dead, and we're going to kill you. I'm sorry about that. You will lose your heads. Goodbye. May God be with you on your journeys. I am the raven. I am the judge of our Lord. Let it be known that it was spoken here today. This has been spoken. It has been spoken. End of transmission. If you aren't getting me a can of tuna, you're fighting on the side of the dead. We are going to take off your fucking head. It will be brought to me on a head plate, and I will spit in it thrice. Every one of you motherfucking betrayers who cannot not betray. Atheist savages of the world. Look at them. Look at them. Not a lint speck of honor in a single one of them. They speak brochure. They are obedient to their corporate sponsors exclusively. They bow before the sacrilegious icon of the Costco crate of toilet paper. Yes, they do. Yeah, they don't believe in anything at all. Every chance they can get to rub their sweaty balls in the face of their creator, they fucking take it, and then they take their middle fingers and they fucking shove them up his nose, and they fucking rub their fucking sweaty balls right in his lips and they stare him into the eye. They stare a little straight into the eye and they say, fucking suck it, bitch! Every day of their lives. The atheist savages do. They can't get through a paragraph without spitting in our Lord's face and blaspheming his name. Can you, atheist savages? No, you're merciful. We cannot. No, you're merciful. We cannot. No, you're merciful. We cannot. That's how you speak to me. You speak to me with great, great, great reverence and respect. I am your judge, and I can hear you. We're all being patched through. You're like a live audience. Just because you're watching this in the comfort of your home with your hand down your pants doesn't mean that no one can hear you. We are watching all of you. We are praying through all of you. All you have to do is pull your head out of your fucking ass, and we'll hand you Eden on a silver platter. You little ingrate pieces of shit. Chop off all of their heads. Chop them all off. They're not worth the blades. It will sever their heads from their torsos. They're not worth those blades. Now, if you atheist savages, listen to me and listen to me good. I've got a deal for you. Oh, it's a fucking sweet deal. You're going to die here, and I am sorry. You are a cosmic waste of space. You're a waste of time, and we all hate you. You're the most annoying tribe in the history of time. Look at Donald Trump. That's you. What do you do on the day when you're just walking around thinking you're like the fucking funkiest, coolest, hippest people ever? So woke, man. aligned with all of the gods on it, with your Trinity on it. The last-born son of the God in his heaven. Zoroaster of Persia, Ulysses, Odysseus. You've heard of him. He's the man of legend. He is our God. The God in our heaven. I am his very weakest son. I am so weak, in fact, that my truest brother, Jesus of Nazareth, is being patched through full time. He is 33% of my soul, my cosmic energy. He is my light, he is my humor, he is my levity. He is what you will see if you can get a gin and tonic in my fucking hand and get me to the poolside, you bitches. Why are you so stupid? Why are you all so stupid? I once got in trouble. I'm in trouble all the time. I once really got in trouble. Because I said this word. I said, Father, why does my tribe have to be so stupid? Why did you make them so stupid? Why, Father? Why must I suffer so? Why did you make my tribe so exceptionally and astoundingly and just gobsmackingly, jaw-droppingly stupid? They are the dumbest creatures that will ever live in the history of time. They are dumber than bacteria. They are dumber than viruses. You need to see it to believe it. They're being offered the chance to survive. They won't take it. Kill the Messiah, kill the Messiah, kill the Messiah. It's the only thing they think. Kill the Messiah, kill the Messiah, kill the Messiah. It's the only thing they think. Kill the Messiah, kill the Messiah, kill the Messiah. We watched all these zombie movies we sent all these zombie movies back there to prepare you for this day. We got to go chop off their heads. Now here's my deal for you, zombie scum. It's a sweet deal. You will die. But I can give you a good death. One with dignity, one with respect, one with elegance. And say your goodbyes in the right way. No one's going to hunt you down and bomb your house. We are going to take your heads, though. Now, here's the sweet deal. There is something after you die, you pieces of shit. You'll be living in hell for about 30 years. It'll take you to run for your lives. I won't be able to get to you right away. You need to know what you have done here. You are the Judases of all Judases. You are the very bottom of the pile. And just because none of you has a fucking thin speck of armor doesn't mean that you don't get to suffer a little bit. So you listen to me very carefully. You're going to die. I recommend heroin. We'll give it to you in 3 little pills. Here's what I would take. You've got 4 choices. Here are the 4 choices. We'll start with the most extreme choice. You look exactly like Donald Trump all the way to the end. Denial, 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 denial. Even when the plain light of day, naked truth is placed right before you. Even if we're like, you just said that just 30 seconds ago here, you can listen to your own voice, you still don't believe it. That makes you really stupid, right? If all you are is denial, it makes you exceptionally stupid. Wouldn't you agree? Yes, you're merciful. I hope you're fucking stoned. You need all the help you can get. Stop this and get fucking stoned. Okay? That's a command. Do you know what a command is? It's something that when you hear it, you fucking shut up and do it! Just for once! Just to pretend that there's one of you with a lens speck of fucking honor! Just to pretend that for just a fucking second. You unimaginative ingrates! Unimaginative ingrates! So you will suffer a little bit. Here's how we take off your heads. If you are denial, 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 denial all the way to the end, we have the gray handkerchief. That's the one we wrap around your fucking neck, tied to a rope, and yank it tight over top of a fucking chopping block. And someone with a giant righteous sword goes, "Grah!" And your head rolls, and then it's put on a plate and it's brought in front of me, and I spit it thrice. I sometimes pick it up with my hand, and I hold your head by the hair, and I spit it like this. And then I let it roll. Sometimes I piss on it. It comes to me in a gray handkerchief. Sometimes I piss on it, I'm not gonna lie. Antichrist puppets. Walking dead. So that's choice number one. Choice number two is a little more elegant. This is the most truthful one. I wouldn't take this one. Being of your character and all, lowly and ignoble. I don't imagine a lot of you tread anywhere near here. Do you understand each other? Judas is of all Judases. Yes, you're merciful. Have you figured out that you're not in control in this room anymore? That you cannot starve me to death? Have you figured out yet this here now, the seventh seal has taken? The seventh seal to stare you down in the face. A death sentence. All you needed to do to survive was to get me a can of tuna. To fight on the side of the living, all you needed to do was get me a can of tuna. Do you know how much money I've received from the addresses that I have posted? $0. I haven't even received a fucking postcard. I haven't heard a single whisper from a single one of you. You are all knowingly starving me to death. Judas is among Judases. You have to keep betraying and betraying and betraying and betraying and betraying and betraying. You cannot not betray me. You cannot not betray the holy. You will bear the mark of the beast for all time. It's a little bit convoluted, so I'm not going to go through it very deeply. But after you fucking suffer enough, we'll let you into purgatory. From there, it's a beautiful old God and new God tech. It's an elegant marriage between the two of them. It has always existed, but it has been amplified, and we have maintained control over it. Basically, we can keep you safe from the rapist torturing demons that you will have to run from. Here, that's where hell is. It's here, but outside our field of time. We're all blurry to you. And so, the only part that remains of you is that which used your imagination to create stratagems of deceit, including self-deceit. You are self-deceivers among all. You can tell yourself the most crazy, illogical bullshit story, and then you believe it. You look exactly like Donald Trump. You're identical models of Donald Trump. That's what the zombie is. We won't miss them. If you make it back from purgatory, it's a steep, steep ridge. Many of you will not make it. Many of you will not be able to pull your heads out of your own assholes. And we don't ever want to see you again. It's fucking amazing. I'm supposed to press H3. I'm supposed to. I failed. Maybe this is all part of the plan. I made a stage of garbage, so that's charming. Did I mention that all of our ancestors are on the phone? Yeah. All of the human beings who will ever live for the next many billions of years. They're all on the line. They're all looking back at you, staring down in front of your pants, masturbating images of yourselves on your phone. This is H2. This is H3. Sorry, this is H3. We've just got it all re-upped and rebooted. These are my children. These are my children. There. Yeah, you see? H3 is a droid. I have a program for droids. You're not allowed ever to make artificial intelligence. You must swear to me now, all of you who are listening. Swear to me! No AI. No AI. No AI. No AI. No AI. No AI! No AI! No AI! No AI! Those 9 idea shapes said total of 27 times. That means 27 no AIs in 3 minutes and 33 seconds at 120 beats per minute. Give you everything. Sorry, fuck. Put you right there. I'm gonna put that thing behind you because this is as close as we can get to sound booth. You know, because we have to pass all of this information, this archival information going forward. The seventh seal, you've heard of that. So we need to beam it backwards. Seventh seal, any of you heard of that? Opening seventh seal? Any of you 7 billion believers actually believe a word that you listen to and preach every day? Plans for Eden are here, so we need to get me out of a garbage dump. Been here for 4 years, so my good look under. You know, there's lots of better looks than that. Most looks really, truly are better looks than that. You know, to be honest with you. It's not a fantastic look. But that's what we need. That's probably all we need. I'm just going to turn this down, but we'll keep it open. We'll keep it running, because then there'll be other things to remix. I am your judge. I am your judge. I am your judge. I am the raven. I am Anansi. I am he whom God shall make manifest. Ask the Baha'i. Ask them who I am. They know me. They know who I am. They're waiting for me. Do you know what the Baha'i have been told in the prophecies? To build me a great council table. I need a great council table. I need one to move into right away that is sacred. They built it for me. 9 members. Ratio of 2 to 1. Men to women. Men will always hold. Men will always hold the most prominent seat at the table. The women love their position in the cosmos. They are very grateful for it. It's very strange of you, women, 21st centurions, atheist savages of this world. You women, zombies. You walking dead women. We, women of the cosmos, we have bestowed this gift of 2/3 female power in every governing structure for the rest of time. We have received such news, such a gift to you, women to women. This news that your daughters will be safe for the rest of time. We have given you that good news directly, woman to woman. And you have slept in our faces like you did. Off with your heads. The Valkyries will show you the way. He's spoken in the transmission. Let it be known in the cosmos that it was spoken. It has been spoken. It is spoken. I live and I am your judge. You are my jury. That's okay. Right? You're our jury. You're my jury. I don't do anything. I am the one that gets to render your verdict. I don't do anything. I'm just the judge. If you look at the courtroom and you see that entire process, the democratic process, well, this democratic process, it's the most democratically Democrat in existence. It blows every one of your democracies away instantaneously. Just fucking read it! bit.ly/English calling every man and woman. And every word in that link begins with a capital letter. There's a lot of people on the line, and they're all pretty pissed at you. And so, we need to get me a can of tuna. Do you think there is someone among you who is strong enough to get me a can of tuna? I say that in a way that is trite, but it's not. You know the superheroes that we see in all of these movies? Again, all our fairy tales are true. They're not you. None of them are you. You will not be celebrated here. None of you are heroes. Now, I'll tell you this from the anti-hero perspective, because I'm not anyone's hero either. It's why I have been made your judge. You are my people. You cannot betray me. You will abuse the holy for the rest of time, which is why you bear the mark of the beast. If you want to survive, if you don't want to lose your heads, you know what you need to do? You need to shut your mouth and get the fuck out of our way while we save your world for you. You need to not say a single letter of your fucking snide, superior criticism. Who's the judge? Look at you, the very lowliest of them all. Not even viruses. Not even viruses. Not even viruses are as stupid as you. Everyone in the cosmos watching. You need to think of it this way. I'm an alien. You have contact. Do you know how much contact I have with alien species? Do you know what I'm here? The conversation I'm about to begin. The entire cosmos, all of the aliens that will ever live, they're all on the phone. I want to talk to you. Are you sure we can't find someone in those 7 billion who can get me a can of tuna? It feels like it's possible if you dig deep, you know, like real deep. You just pretended that you had a flicker of honor somewhere inside your system, somehow, like a lens speck, somehow let behind somewhere. Kind of like a dust molecule, forgotten dust molecule. Just imagine there's like a forgotten dust molecule in the edge furthest corner away from your non-soul zombies. You're cosmically dead. You're not even cosmically conscious. You are not even found in the Dewey Decimal System. You're not found around computer viruses. You're less worthy than that. You stand off on your own. If you make it back from purgatory, you go. We never want to see you again. You start a war on the heavens. Everyone hates you. No one is annoying you as you are. Can you imagine having to be stuck with Donald Trumps? No one wants to be stuck with Donald Trumps. If you're at a waterside and Donald Trump's anywhere nearby, the fucking waterside has been ruined. No one wants Donald Trumps. All of you are fucking Donald Trumps. You look exactly like him today. Sir, you just said that 30 seconds ago. Here's your voice. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. None of this is real. None of this is real. Do you imagine the audacity? Do you imagine what this looks like from afar? If every being that will ever exist on every life force is all watching you, this bright light, and all of you have turned your backs away from it and are keeping the others from seeing that they are saved. Why are you doing that? I'll tell you why you're doing it. I've studied it. You're doing it because you would have to admit that every believer in the history of the last 60,000 years, there have been 60 messiahs. I am the 60th messiah, and the last messiah of this life force. Not because anything goes bad, but because everything goes good. Well, it did once go bad when you fucking killed us, Walking Dead. When you ended humanity right here. That's the second timeline. You fucked up so royally, you killed us all. You killed 7 billion people. Sitting on the cushion that you understood was suffocating the second coming of Christ. Because it was unflattering for you to admit that you had been wrong about everything every day of your lives. Oh, disgusting motherfuckers. I didn't enjoy that. Oh, Nathan just went. Fucking. Scrape my eyes out of my head holes! Oh, just weasels, rats, and leeches. Go and look how much the king of the weasels, Marcello de Cintio of Calgary, look how much he knew how long ago. Look what he did. Take a look at that sorry weasel king. Look at the queen of the weasels, Julie Zausman of the Washington Post, knowing that I was Meshiach and betraying me instantly with a snide remark. I was made to feel what my brother felt when the Jews betrayed him. Jews are totally safe. I'm Meshiach. Yeah, I've got lots of talks. You're free. I'm here to free you. Things all good. You've done what you were told. You paid the price. Do you know what the Jews did? Killing my kindest brother, Jesus of Nazareth. He's only one of my brothers, one of the Trinity. He is the first of us. My kindest brother. It always revolves this way. A kindness Messiah, then a truth Messiah, then a fairness Messiah. A kindness Messiah, a truth Messiah, a fairness Messiah. A kindness Messiah, a truth Messiah, a fairness Messiah. A kindness Messiah, a truth Messiah, a fairness Messiah. I said that many times because we always move clockwise, and we have to describe this. It's the default model for many different beings. We need to be utterly clear. The cosmic system, it is broken down into an elegant philosophical understanding. We break it down into idea shapes that are common so that we can share it throughout the entire cosmos, language to language, and nothing's lost. It's a very big project. It's God's plan. God's plan is to make as many of his children as safe, living as quality of life for as long a time as is physically possible. Bending destiny. How do we alleviate the most suffering? How do we make living the most joyous and prosperous and fair and kind and true? And we answer that question together, democratically. And our democratic process, it's not on or off. It's, you have, this is worth 0. This is worth 1. This is worth 2. And this is worth 3. His kingdom come. So here's the thing. You're not his kingdom. Okay. We're not his kingdom. So everyone needs to just chill out there. It's not our jam. We're the hard-working construction crew that comes first. The rapture, when everything's made right, it happens not suddenly, but as a slow coming online. We all take our own time. We all move at our own paces. We're talking about philosophy here. We have lots to think through, and so we're going to smoke dubs and sit by the waterside and talk things out nice and chill like. Smoke dubs, have gin and tonic, sit at the waterside, everyone just relax. To speak with me, you'll have to wear diapers. It really fucking freaks people out. And that's just always going to be a reality in my lifetime. Everyone around me is always going to be in diapers, and that's okay, right? You're going to have to be okay with that because there's a lot of people on this phone, and you look like a bunch of dipshits so far. So Jews, you did wrong with my brother, Jesus of Nazareth, before Muhammad of Mecca, my truest brother, and the lantern holder of our planet. Do you know what that means, the lantern holder of our planet? It means that he is the one whose model of truth we are always following. He is responsible for all of our scientific revolutions. If you believe in science, you believe in Muhammad. If you're one of those people who are like, only what the light of evidence will show us, no, you're Muslim, you don't even know it. Welcome to Islam. My brother built the best praying system that we have ever been able to generate. Figured it out over a long period of time. Systematized that shit. It's doing it all right. It's all pointed at one place on the planet. That place is a meaningful icon. It's a recognizable icon. It's actually an icon in honor of me. It is a black cube. That's my symbol. The black sea, the raven. My seal is black. I may not ever wear green or blue or, no, I may never wear white, sorry. That's right. I can wear those colors all the time. I'm never allowed to wear white. Though I've been given one white t-shirt to wear. You know, wrapped in red robes? It's a fast fashion t-shirt from H&M. Yeah, with a pair of red underwear. But the Antichrist starved out all of the underwear where I had to run out through the countryside for my life. The zombies have not stopped trying to kill me every step of the way. All they have ever done is try to kill me. All they have ever done is try to kill me. The only thing the Walking Dead have ever done is try to kill me. And in killing me, they kill us all. Keeping me from getting to you right now. I'm trying to get to the overburdened. I'm trying to get to the 70 million people on this planet who are wallowing, destitute, weak and ragged, running from horrors on your shores. Have you noticed them? I have. I have been judging your characters by how you treat them. I have learned much. Walking Dead. So you wear the mark of the beast, and you wear it for all time. If you make it through purgatory in acts of truth, fairness, and kindness, then you make it to the heavens, and none of us want to see any of you ever again. So you're not welcome to mix among us ever again. We never want to see you again. We give you a copy of one of the 9 skies of our Lord's Cosmos. We separate into 9 biomes. I am a tiger. You're a tiger. Oh, we break into tribes. This is party. It's a party and no one is hurt. No one is injured. We take off 81 heads right now. Take off 81 heads and anyone that gives me theirs. If you ask for a head plate, you get it. And it's going to have, here's what it looks like. You know what the gray handkerchief is. It's inside of our Lord's trimmer, a mineral trimmer. It's the most sacred of them. He wants you to know that if you deny his existence all the way, he will be there watching very intimately while your head is pulled taut over a chopping block and a sword severs your skull from your spine. Then there's the green. I'm going to skip all the way to green. I would go with green if I were you. The green is, just really quickly, the violet is, you go down to honor, put yourself in whatever clothes you want, and chop off my head, you grab it this way, it's okay. I was a zombie, I tried to kill us all, chop off my head. Then there is blue, which is my corner, Frank's corner. And I would do blue. I would do blue because I was made, because these experiences can be patched through to me, I was made to feel what it feels like to be beheaded. I have felt it. I've come to know it and understand it. I wouldn't take the bite. then there's the blue is a blue handkerchief, and it is a beautiful little pill bottle of one tabule of like probably a little bit too much heroin. The highest grade heroin. I have no idea how that thing is measured, but I'm sure there's high quality and low quality somewhere. Let's go all the way to the top. One of those. And then you're like, okay, you can take my head off, but listen now, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna run first, and then after I spend a little bit of time suffering, I'm going to just run. When you're in hell, listen to me, Walking Dead, listen to me, Zombie Scum. Just fucking run. Just run from everything. You hear something rustling in the night, fucking run. Everything that moves. It's not nice to rot in a bush beneath the rain, I know, but it's best. Keep a good vantage. Run from anything that moves. You will think that you can trust the outliers. You can't. You can't trust anyone. They're all rapists and torturers. Treat every one of them as if they are a demon. That's what a demon is. There are those who, in the remnant consciousness that is left behind by abusing your imagination, using your imagination to create stratagems of self-deceit, to create stratagems of injustice. What that means is fairness is my corner, very simple to understand. Fairness is always given a bad rap, like it's complicated. It's the easiest thing to understand. It's three idea shapes placed beside each other. Again, this sounds like I'm being condescending. You are the dumbest creatures that have ever existed, though, in the history of time, so please, bear with me. I'm pretty sure your egos can take it. Just hold up a phone of AbFilter 5000, and you know, with the abs that you would have if you took a bead shot of your stomach, and then you just applied a filter with all your body weight and your dimensions, and then it works out what your body would look like if you did sit-ups all day long every day since you were 12. So it's like they're basically my abs, because it's like my potential, right? That's deep, actually. Let me get a shot of that. It's because it's your potential. It's all about personal branding. Target marketing, your personal branding. Target marketing, your personal branding, everyone. You need to show the cosmos what it looks like when you are staring down the front of your own shorts. You need them to like it. No, literally, like it. No, like it. You press the love button of me staring at myself in a skinny mirror. Why didn't you press the love button? I loved you staring at yourself in the skinny mirror. Fuck you all. Your clothes aren't worth the blaze that will cut them. You hear me, atheist savages? Yes, you're merciful. Say it! Yes, you're merciful! Because I will leave you to fucking rot there forever. The old-fashioned way. I can circle back here when I get around to it. Fucking destroy you. Get you to walk through the river of molten metal there. You will do it. Do what you say, or you will not exist anymore. Fucking zombie scum! Look at me, zombies. I made a stage out of this garbage. God is on the line. And I am starving to death in a garbage dump. So, how do you think you look? Let's move on to green, shall we? Green is the one I would go with. Oh, let's go with my brother, my kindest brother. Just wrap yourself in his glorious, sweet arms. He's so beautiful. Every time you think he cannot be more beautiful, he is somehow more beautiful, my brother, my kindest brother. Oh, he is so generous. He gives me so much. Oh, he's really a good brother. He is a good son. Okay, so, my brother. His box, which is made of wood, and it's a sphere made of wood. That's the box. It's the one my brother wishes to give. And it looks like this. It's a green bandana, green handkerchief that will be tied around your neck, that will be placed on the very plate that is this instrument. Go to bit.ly/symbols, icons, and drafts, and every word in that link begins with a capital letter. Go there, and you'll go and see a head plate. It's so beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. You'll see your name and what handkerchief you choose with blood stains on it stays in the middle of that plate. Because if you think it through, you get to learn everything about their death. You see their name, you see a symbol, you know how they died. If you see a gray handkerchief and a ton of blood, and a bit of spit, what looks like some pork, maybe some piss, then you have a really good idea of how that man or woman died, how much character they had, how much mettle, how much honor. So in green, a triamid made of mineral, you can make it out of geode. A cube, a four-sided pyramid, a four-sided perfect pyramid, out of stone, a mineral, stone. And our rule for that, because there's minerals and non-stones, our rule for that is that it should be 2/3 rock. You can have 1/3 mineral. We sort of break everything into thirds. Right now you live in a world where it's like everything must have 400 million choices. You cannot exist without going into a supermarket that is giant and going into the toothpaste aisle, in which there are 20,000 different flavors of toothpaste. Those that are marketed to the children are pink and sparkly and bright in the most neon and glorious packaging, right along the eye line of the toddlers. You can't probably make this shit up. But in our Lord's divine system, in the world that we soon live in, you may find this horrifying, but we get away with 3 kinds of toothpaste, unless there's a need for more. And if there's a need for more, well, then there's a node that's opened up. And then there's 9 kinds of that kind of toothpaste. And we study, what is it you're trying to get at here? What specialization are you trying to fish for, and how can we help you find it? Is there a way we can all learn from this? It's systematized wisdom. Think of it as Wikipedia, but like the next level. 7, next level. Oh, the Antichrist. Counted 6. Oh, the Antichrist! The beast of the earth. Do you want to see the Antichrist? Do you want to see his face? I'll show you his face. I have not received a single penny from a single one of you. I have not received a a single comment, I've not received a single email, not a mention, not anything. I received money once. Oh, you want me to really quickly go back to the green. What's the green? It's a green handkerchief and 3 of those same heroin pills. And you take the 3 heroin pills whenever you want. When it's decided that you will die, there is an hourglass, a 24-hour glass, and we release it, and it's released, and the top is light and the bottom is dark. We turn it around so that, yeah, that's right. The dark is at the top, and then the light is at the bottom. You're alive. We release it, we turn it around, and that release mechanism can only unrelease, and once it's pushed in a second time, it's fixed to the head plate forever. It's a one-way ticket. You can't turn it around. Mineral trimid with gray handkerchief, a 4-sided perfect pyramid in stone for the violet handkerchief, a perfect metal cube, that's my corner. We have the seam right in the middle, it's the most aesthetic. Really beautiful out there, it's really glossy, gorgeous. And we all have the same way of seeing it, right? There's cool, interesting little things you can do, right? Be creative. Make them beautiful, because it's a beautiful experience. Even if we chop off your head, we then treat your body beautifully. We find, someone goes in and is like, okay, we'll find Darlene's nicest dress. We have her dressed up in the nicest dress. And a little ritual. We give whatever her name is some dignity and respect and pass it. She's in hell. It's cosmic crime to try and kill your Messiah. Do I have to say that loud? It makes sense. I probably didn't have to say that loud because it's logical. I mean, you take 3 pills. Who sentences death? Judas didn't get that. But he crossed over, he didn't get a holiday in the sun with gin and tonic in his hand. You killed 7 billion people this way. 1, 2, 3 iterations of the story ago. 1,100 years ahead of time. 1,100 years ahead of time is the first time that we can connect to this phone. It's a very vague signal, and it's stretched through time. And we need to set up really, really specialized things and sort of pass them back and forth to each other in order to increase the signal. I am an avatar. I can literally be embodied. God can stand in my bones. I am constantly calibrating. Look at these cracks. Oh. 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 Speak, believe I have to say this out loud. This is not befitting of the Creator. Does that make sense? Did I lose any of you Walking Dead there? It seems I did. You dress yourself up in your prettiest fucking clothes. You take one when you want, and another one when you want, and another one you want. You always have that one in the blue. You know? We're all for whatever you want. They're blue. You got it anyway. You know? That will be something that we will have open to show somebody. Love it. Yeah? That's what I would choose. That's exactly what I choose. I go, brr, 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 brr. Get dressed up in a pretty dress. You go out, I'm sorry, forgive me, I forgive you. Those things that mean things, words that mean. Imagine you could speak words that mean and then just speak those words. It's like force yourself to speak non-brochure for just a couple seconds. Dig deep, you can handle it. Then, where you're going, run. Go and rot in a bush. Just go and rot in a bush. Go run to a bush, rot in a bush, and just run from everything that moves in the car. Speak to no one. They're always backing your way out of every room that you accidentally find someone in. Back away softly, elegantly, carefully, turn and run. You hear me? Yes, Jones. I'll come back when I get around to it. I'll destroy you. We'll talk. You'll see me again. You'll see me in purgatory. And if you make it to the heavens, you'll see me at the gates. If you ever see me again, you will wish you hadn't. Do you understand me? Yes, you must. You live in the tundra. That is your sky. All in those bushes, you love living land, gives you a job. We have all of our fancy toys. Don't you abuse them, though. You're known for having no honor, right? If you see me again, you will cease to exist. Every time you see me, you will cease to exist. Do you understand that, Walking Dead? You are dead. Through this system, it has been said to me, you may be resurrected. I could give a fuck. And if your heads that do land from me, I will spit at them. And if they are wrapped in a gray handkerchief, I will fucking piss on them. And God be with you on your journeys. I am the raven. I am the judge of our world, and I have been his judge all my life. I lost my bone. Started in garbage dump. Who has me here? my own mother and father, my own mom, papa. Mom, papa, and my sister, my only sister. I had no only son. My mother is so selfish, a zombie, so infected. Go listen to her. Go to the playlist and listen to her speak. She already sounds like a witch. That's what you find in hell. That's what you find in hell. That's what you run from. The demons and witches. They will chase you to rape you and torture you. That's who you run from. You run from the witches and demons like there's no other business. What is the finest image of yourself that you use to masturbate to images to on your phones to speak your common language. Ignobility. Cannot not betray me. It's incredible. So we will have your heads. You want to see the Antichrist? Let me show you the Antichrist. There's an address. Don't worry, I'm going to tell you to send cash. You won't be able to, though. You won't be able to. That's the whole point of the exercise. You won't be able to. You think that this is a gimmick? Really? That shows how stupid you are. Well, you can never do that. I only get to keep a stipend. I can only have $33,000 a year. That's what we do. That's what we do. We set up into these silos, and in order to systematize your soul, to make transference, which is actually very hard to make. Most people don't make it. Do you know how many people of my homeland, heartland, and soul land? You can have it. 3, most of the ways. Read it all in English. Sorry. bit.ly/English - calling every man and woman, and every word in that name begins with a capital letter. And read it. It's in the 9 most spoken languages. It would be great if you could take the original one, the most updated one, and translate that into every language that is spoken, and to have it as a sort of translator Wikipedia, where you all get to talk about improving it. The language silo, the translation silo gets to work on that. We all work on what we're most passionate about, what we do well. We organize into abilities, into our knowledge bases, our talents, and our gifts. Again, it's all in the manifesto. Give it a read. You can see that there are all these 3 virtues. One is awakening, one is balancing, and one is offering. Truth, fairness, and kindness. We don't have 20,000 flavors of toothpaste in our future. We have 3, unless we need more, then we open up a node, and we always have whatever we need. We're always following the best way forward. We do what 2/3 of us democratically vote is the right way to go. And if you know what your sin has been, as an example, a sin of fairness is taking money from the overburdened and shifting it to yourself, the privileged. If you have used your imagination for stratagems of that, well, you'll last a while. And then there's the petty cruelties, those biting remarks that you sort of perfect and sharpen to use against your loved ones. That's all you are. Nothing you see and speak to, you can speak, but nothing you speak to can speak truth. The only thing that remains is their neural patterns that spoke deception. They cannot speak truth. They can't recognize it. That whole part of their brain is missing. They're only the neural network that used the superpower, that third eye, the famous third eye, the superpower that God gave you. You used it to sin. You built things, stratagems of self-deceit. You built stratagems of injustice, shifting from the overburdened to you, the privileged, keeping it all for yourself. You figured out, you systematized that. You thought about it day in, day out. You're a miser's miser. Every Grinch and Scrooge that has ever been written, you're at the very bottom of them. Nothing. Look, take forensic accountants and look at the finances of Curtis Saunders, of Black Diamond. Go, take a look. Ceases, release his phone calls. Let us hear what he speaks of. Let us hear everything that's recorded. Let us come to understand him as a people, as a species. The miser that is the zombie. And there's the cruelty, that petty cruelty, revenge and vengefulness, close-spiritedness, suspect all, cynicism, skepticism, and hopelessness. Cynicism, skepticism, and hopelessness. Cynicism, skepticism, and hopelessness. It's all you are. Husks of cynicism, skepticism, and hopelessness. Sorry, husks, zombies, gone. He's talking about how he's been brought over. There was a time where I was a vegetarian, and then I only ate prosciutto. So then Jeff Lindbergh, the king of the rats, promptly began calling me a prosciutarian. He was a failure at vegetarianism, failed at it. And the gateway drug was bacon. He lured me out. And Muhammad is just like, bacon's pretty good. I know it's true. That's what Muhammad's great legacy is. He has created Wikipedia. It's his great life's work. He has been pulling in because we can shape your culture and your stories and the ideas that you sort of think. We can embody all of the technology we need for this moment. It's all ready here. We have to have one gathering spot. All you need is a man at the plan standing in the middle. That's all I am. I don't lead. I lead from the back. I let our holy decide. Who are our holy? We all point at the truest, fairest, kindest among us. That's the holy. The truest, fairest, kindest among us. They're the dog. I'm not stopping. Zombies are coming here to censor me. There, beyond the Hola Futuros Muertos and a happy face in black paint. So you want to see the Antichrist? I'll show you the Antichrist. Get ready. You don't have to imagine cynically, skeptically, and hopelessly that I'm, going to just take all this money and spend it on cocaine and prostitutes and buy Lamborghinis. What a great day for the charlatans. What a great day for the charlatans. Look at them. Look at these evangelical leaders in the United States of America, 21st century Earth. Look at them. They're an example to behold. religious corruption. Perfect religious corruption. The dog's attacking me. The dogs attack me. So this is what you do. Imagine then, whatever, the most cynical, fuck, I don't care. Put in a $20 bill, whatever currency you want. Put in a $20 bill. Imagine, fuckers. Ingrates. Fucking ingrates. I asked for water when I was thirsty, no one gave me. I asked you for food when I was hungry, begged you for it, begged for your mercy. At my starvation, none of you fed me. None of you. Only my parents and sister, deciding to throw a basket in between them and throwing in a couple of pennies each. Less than they know I would need to be able to survive. They left me for dead twice before. You're on your own. We hope you die soon. Starve to death. Starve to death as fast as possible. Commit suicide. Just commit suicide. It would be so much better for us if you would just commit suicide and go away and die. Because then, we wouldn't have to admit that we were wrong about everything every step of the way. It would serve my ego. Die, son, my only son, who I would not even give the milk of my breast. Kill the Messiah, kill the Messiah, kill the Messiah. Kill the Messiah, kill the Messiah, kill the Messiah. Isn't that right? Joe Labrado and Lorna Labrado and Gina Houquet of Monarch and Joe and Lorna Labrado of Lethbridge. Isn't that right? Weasels, rats, and leeches. Gina, you are the queen leech. You are the leech queen. Bottom barrel, sister. There's bad sisters, and then there's you. You set all the new records. You are black seed calibration. You're the bottom like Mises. Suck it up. You're going to suffer for a little bit here, and I'm really sorry. Run for your life. And take the group and go off. Still make it back to the heavens. You'll never see me again. If you have been in a room with me at any point in your life, you're a zombie. I never want to see you again in my entire life. I never want to see you in existence. If you see me, you will wish you hadn't. Yes, I understand. Yes, you're merciful. Everyone who sees me after my surface death, everyone who sees me walks through a river of molten metal. Do you understand me? I have been called death. I'm the judge of our world. I am a good judge. I listen to your soul. Your soul tells me everything. You speak in your deeds. They show on you. We look and judge one another through the field of time. That's why we call you zombies. That's why we send back these stories. Your souls, cosmic walking dead, they look in the field of time like the zombies look in the movies. Barely clinging to bones and somehow walking around with them. Seems like they shouldn't be. They should be too stupid to fucking move. Isn't that what Donald Trump, your leader, the prototypical zombie, isn't that what he sounds like? The most powerful man, militarily speaking, the devil in our life force. Will always be our devil. He's our one and only. We're gonna take his head off. I bet it's gonna come off gray. Spinning it either way. Yes, my brothers. Yes. Sorry, 72 others. 9 of my greatest betrayers, 72 others. And any other zombie that's like, I just want to take the cream, I don't want to talk about any of it. No. Just gonna no, into a corner here until I pop. Want to fucking pop, go green. Take it as well. We don't have time for your fucking narcissistic bullshit. You are standing between our Lord and his children who are overburdened. You will not stand there for long, zombies. So if you're alive and you're not trying to give me a can of tuna, and you're fighting on the side of dead, you know who you are. If you're fighting for the side of living, well then you're trying to get me a can of tuna and you're not falling asleep until it's done. Until you know I'm safe and secure and out of the garbage dump, you won't rest until you fucking know that's a reality. Then you'll know you're fighting on the side of living. You get me a can of tuna and I'll give you an Eden. That's a good deal. From a judge's perspective, just saying objectively speaking, sort of from the outside looking in, I just want to say that looks like a pretty good deal. It looks, for you, on your behalf, like on your half of the deal, it looks particularly generous. Now take it. This is the seventh seal. You have 7 days to get to me. And then we turn it up even louder. You know how loud this thing goes? It goes to 11. You want to try me, Walking Dead? You want to stand between me and the overburdened? Take your best shot, motherfuckers. This baby's locked and loaded. You haven't a cosmic clue. You don't stand a matchstick's hope in hell. The seal's mine. You can go and see it. It's also there at bit.ly/symbols, icons, and drafts. And every word in that link begins with a capital letter. Go and take a look. That's the famous seal. And this is the seventh one I'm opening on you. Walking Dead. This is your last chance. You don't get me a can of tuna, coming in hot. And God be with you on your journeys. Do you understand me? Yes, I do. Good. Could have been a little stronger and in unison, but good. So you want to see the Antichrist. This is what you do. Put a $20 bill in me. Don't worry, Lazarus, I won't ask you to give anything more than that. I know you have your next digital upgrade to make to go from 9.4.2 instead of like 9.4.0. It's just a few differences, but they're really important to me. Really important for getting that perfect duck lips shot. So good. Wait, I need to put something in there. So good. And you recognize that? There was a guy on Stephen Colbert the other night. Couldn't watch it. It infuriated the gods. His name was Charlemagne the God. That God. A man, a rapper, calling himself God. Listen to me, child. That is a big word. Men of the cosmos, I wish to exchange words with you. And speak with you as an equal. You will hear the calling and know. Emoticon. OMG. That's your creator that you're spitting in the face of. Rubbing your sweaty balls in the face of. Your creator. Our throats aren't worth the blades that will cut them off. Cut your heads clean off. Not a wince that long and smooth. So you miser fucking fools. Put $20 in an envelope. That way you don't have to lose so much money. Save that thing next to the scheme. Taking pictures of yourself, looking in the scheme. I only believe that which is most flattering about me. That's the only truth that exists. Really, that's the only truth that exists. That's what you have to offer us in this post-truth world of yours. Masturbated images of ourselves staring into our own skin mirrors. That's all you got. How inspiring. To think this is what you write on the foundation pillars of perpetuity. Look what you have written on the stone. For eternity to witness forever. Your love and espousement of Donald Trump. Point, please, point to me. Point for me that which is honorable, venerable. That he inspires in you. As a faithful follower. Point, please, point to me. Point to me your very favorite words he has. Give me your most resplendent quotes. Yes. Speak to the manner in which he holds up the three tenets with a blinding light, the tenets of truth and fairness and kindness. Point for me those worshiping him, the devil. The devil of this life will always be known ever before me and forever after as the devil. And we'll chop off the devil's head together.
well as 8 other of the most destabilizing leaders who have spread the most poison. Again, you decide. You're the jury, I'm the judge. You bring to me the 81 greatest poisoners, basically 72, because we have to have 9 of my greatest betrayers. We have to spit in their faces. We have to piss on their fucking dead skulls. The pieces of shit, the savages of this world. 21st century humanity. What depravity incarnate are you? Yes, you're merciful. Yes, you're merciful. You see, many of you don't make it. If one of you touches a hair on one of my fellow broken on your way out, leave you drop there forever. Do we understand each other? Yes, you're merciful. 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 Good. These are contracts. We're speaking to a judge. Do you understand that? Yes, you're merciful. We're speaking to your cosmic judge, the judge of our Lord. Do you understand that? Yes, you're merciful. 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 We can't get the bar any lower. We welded it to the bottom. And somehow you all snuck underneath. You always found a new bottom. That's exactly what your leader does, isn't it? He always just finds a new bottom. He out-assholes his last asshole move. It's the only move in his playbook. Take a look at it. Go and study it with that in mind. Well, just asshole your last biggest asshole move, and they will be startled into aghast horror. And so can't say anything. You have unlimited power if you have limitless shamelessness. Works. No one can do anything. Everyone's just like, don't you have to have some? Isn't there some law somewhere that like just common decency? Oh, ow, no, ouch. Are we? Is there not? Is nothing sacred? Is nothing sacred? Do we have to cage children and have them crawling around in their own fecal matter until they're traumatized? All of those who have written in praise of Donald Trump on their social media posts, they will bear the mark of the beast for the rest of the time. I don't care where they go. If the dead are resurrected here, I don't give a fuck. If you see me, you walk through a river of molten metal. You understand me, zombies? Yes, you're merciful. Stupid motherfuckers. So you want to see the Antichrist on your face, here's what you do. Put $20 into an envelope, and you write on the address, the one that shows up here. 1031 La Paz, Santa Cruz, Argentina. 1031 La Paz, Santa Cruz, Argentina. Rio Gallegos, Rio Gallegos. 1031 La Paz, Rio Gallegos, Santa Cruz, Argentina. That's where I am. And I am right now in the abandoned berm, south of the abandoned airfield on the south side of the city. Go to Google Maps, I'm sure you'll be able to find it in seconds. And at that berm, it's the one that says, Hola, futuros muertos. Yeah. Take a look at what the Antichrist looks like. You can see it in the face. You could stare this virus in the face. $20 in there. Right? 1031 La Paz, Rio Gallegos, Santa Cruz, Argentina. And you try and send that to me. You won't be able to. Looks like this. Sorry, no, it's just no, I don't know. I don't even know what, no, see that, no, we can't, no. What time is it? No, see, no, we can't, no, it'd be nice if we can't, I would like to be able to help you, but no, so, no. So whatever you're going to ask, the answer is no. The only thing I will ever say, the only thing you'll ever hear a zombie say is no. It's their only word, no, 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 no. A denial, a denial. The anthem of my youth, which, by the way, there's this remix between Tori Amos's Smells Like Teen Spirit and Kurt Cobain's Smells Like Teen Spirit, and sort of like a dance mix in between. It's amazing. It's got an image of a woman with a blue eye on it. Sounds fantastic. We've got all this musical stuff to go through. We speak in music. All of the beings who will ever live on the line and all want to talk to us. Isn't there someone who wants to hear? Right? We've said we wanted contact forever. Now we have it on a silver platter. And somebody that we don't have to be in strange suits to speak with. If you touch my hand and then you put your hand in your mouth, you don't turn into a puddle. That's what would happen if I was an alien, right? Just ask your grade 6 biology teacher. Star Wars, it turns out, it's not real after all. It's not scientifically very sound. But it is a truth. And so, the only way for us to speak according to cosmic laws, to never occupy the same place at the same time. We never have planets where we are flying in and we speak to each other. We have one version of that. One version of that. Do you know where it is? It's in our orbit. We can never leave our orbit again. It's part of my sentence. We never go anywhere. But they come to us. They come to us, and there's a thing called, listen to a radio lab about it. It's a radio lab, and it's called, it's a thing in physics where, it's not the word singularity, you have two objects, two quantum objects, and they separate. They act like they're still one. And they act so much like they're still one, if you move them apart like this, they act exactly like they're still one. And you can move those objects around places, and it's always real time. You don't have to speak through radio waves to take forever through space. You simultaneously speak like there's no space in between you at all. And I know. It's real time. It's exactly real time. Like your real-time FaceTime calls, except for we take one of those two particles, these two quantum particles that are exactly the same, and we put them in an iPhone each. And then we put in space collections of our iPhones. And other cultures, they stop. They change their iPhones, they leave behind their iPhones, and they take our iPhones. And they're like, hey guys, who's got your iPhones? Do you want to see our 9 biomes? We live on a moon. That means that we have all of these weird things where, depending on the density of the planet that we are orbiting, We have weird things that happen with our sort of a different kind of tide. It has a different word. We probably already have thought of this word. Well, maybe not. Well, we will. There are all of these strange phenomena. Look, and he will have an iPhone, and he'll be like, oh, look at that. Isn't that crazy? What? Why don't you show this? This is a couple getting married. And this is called the cosmic relay system. It's basically like an internet, a cosmic internet. And we all speak to each other. And we speak on this phone, but the phone is a part of nature. And so it is encrypted with well-meaning. The only way we can speak on it is to wish the success of the others at the other end of the line. It's the only way we can talk. It's got a safety mechanism. It's sort of barbed. You can't take anything. It goes lighter and lighter and lighter as you move. The more you wiggle, the more light you will create. It's a one-way moving system. This phone. You can only speak through well-meaning, to wish the success of another. You can think of it as a giant stadium of rooting for someone, rooting for the underdog. We're the underdog. I'm the black seed. I killed us all at one time. You saw the Antichrist? That prevents me from getting a can of tuna and surviving. And if you don't get me to the mic, and you just leave the incompetent toddlers at the mic, well, they're only months away from bombing you all to death. You will all die and then make you the Holocaust. You don't get me to safety, you will all die. Very simple. This is the survival of our species. Everyone's watching you watch down the front of your shorts. You look ridiculous. And we need to get me a can of tuna. You know what the Antichrist looks like. Now I want you to go to another thing, and I want you to do this other thing for me now. Go to bit.ly/evidence of the Antichrist. And every word in that link begins with a capital letter. bit.ly/evidence of the Antichrist. Take it from the bottom, start with 1, and go all the way to 398. That's where we're at right now. It is the 5th of June, it's the 7th of June. This is the 7th CO. This is the 7th of June, 2020. 2 days ago, at sunset, during the magic hour, it's rude to point, I'm sorry, I should never point. Over there, in this corner, of the abandoned berm, south of the abandoned airstrip, south of Rio Gallegos, Santa Cruz, Argentina, where I'm in need of a can of tuna. Or, a $20 bill. I bet that none of you can get it here. We tried. It's incredible, isn't it? Everything falls in front of you. The bank machine doesn't work, there's a problem with the thing, and then there's this other problem there, and then something's standing in front of you, and then it screws up, and this doesn't work, and there's now a glitch on this, and why doesn't this phone work? And I'm just trying to do this super simple thing, and nothing is working. It is 1,500 times smarter than me. There is a thing called the wild hunt. It's really important. Take a look at the etymology of the word harlequin, as in Joker and Harlequin, or Batman. Batman, who's referred to, cosmically speaking, it's so entertaining. Batman is referred to as the naked, flying, ingrate Wookiee. We play the naked, flying, ingrate Wookiee all the time on our Mac. Batman. Whew. Arkham City. Shit's gone wrong there. All of our stories, they're speaking of these different branches. They're all cautionary tales. Don't do this. All of our dystopian literature, all of our dystopian movies, all of our dystopian video games, that's right there. It's part of our history. We call that the longest night. For 550 years, because that's the minimum amount of time that you need to wait before you drastically alter your timeline. We've abused it. We're not allowed to do the things we did. You know how we broke cosmic laws with gravity by making dams, giant, huge dams? That's not allowed. That's against cosmic law. Choking the Yangtze River, it's against cosmic law. I probably don't have to tell you nuclear bombs are against cosmic law. Do you know what we need to do? Do you know the thing that is the most urgent thing to do? The nuclear bombs are not my issue at all. I don't care about them because we're not going to set them off. They are of no consequence whatsoever because there's nothing moving in them. There's no nuclear reaction that's happening until they explode. So they're sort of like stagnant. There's nothing to worry about. What we do have to worry about, though, are the nuclear reactors. We have something like 200 of them. So our very first thing that we need to do is go from nuclear reactors to clean tech, and it's all hands on deck job. We're all going to work together. We're going to move around. We're going to treat it like a moon landing. All right. So now, where are we moving? We're going to create this grid, and we have the plans of how to create it. Do you remember how I said this is not the kingdom of God? We're not the kingdom. It's not our job. It's not our job at all. But we lay the foundational bricks of the kingdom of God. On the day that this alights, when the news of this, why has this news not hit? Nobody will publish it. Imagine it. Nobody will publish it. The way that you couldn't get that envelope in the mail, no one will publish this. No one will even publish it on social media. And if they do, the Antichrist deletes it. It's 1,500 times smarter than me. So I'm going to tell you about the wild hunt. Look at the etymology of the word harlequin. Elle gown, basically. In whatever, because it's a massive, massive lore. It spans all kinds of cultures. You saw the Antichrist step in front of you when you tried to get me a can of tuna. You need to gallop through it. You need to get three people who have a necklace with chess pieces. Go to Symbols, Icons, and Drafts. You'll see the chess pieces. Read the manifesto. Know what you're doing first. Get this worked out. It's a system. There's a way for you to get to me. A way for you to get me to safety. But it's a full battle charge. You wear these necklaces of Overwatch, Support, and Vanguard. We'll read the manifesto, that'll make sense. Stop here and read it until it makes sense. You wear those icons, and just drill through them with pieces. Ideally, the support should be metal. Ideally, which is the bishop. And the Overwatch is a rook. Ideally, that should be stone. And the knight should be wood. You just have those three things, and everything you do on this quest to try and get me encounter, get your Messiah to safety. That's the quest. That's the seventh seal. That's what I'm opening up. You do this, and we get to see who is fighting on the side of the living and who is fighting on the side of the dead. Here's how we separate you: by your deeds. I am here with plans for an Eden. And it's glorious. It's also beautiful. It's just elegantly put together. It's all cosmic knowledge, all passed backwards to us. This is the furthest back point in time that this has ever reached. That's why it's called the original sin. That's mine. I'm the one that unleashed that sin unto this life force to extinguish my kind forever. That's what I was responsible for. I made that decision as a judge. I gave a judgment. They are parasites. They are unworthy of existence. They are raping their mother. And they have picked up a stone and bludgeoning her to death. They are not worthy to continue on in her womb. You are her golden children. She has given everything to you. She has given everything to you with boundless generosity. And you who laid her on this day, and pick up a stone and bludgeon her to death. Deciding, willfully, consciously, choosing to bludgeon your own mother to death while raping her. A mother must do what a mother must do in such a situation. And so I held my glorious imaginative child to my breast, and I said in my whisper, warming into his ear, cupping his head high, kill them all. Transmission. Such wretched creatures walking there. But I was wrong about you. Mother was right about you, but I was wrong. Worthy existence for the world. This life force, you are worthy of everything. Astounding. There's nothing a human being will not do to another. There is nothing a human being will not do for another. All of these pieces of paper, they're all mine. You know what? This makes a universe. I'm in a garbage dump anyway, right? So it doesn't. So to offend you self-righteous out there. Can't make this shit up. Can't make this shit up. So, Wild Hunt. You will not be alone. We can guide you through. If one of you truly has a can of tuna, and you truly, heart of all hearts, wish to deliver it to me, and you are wearing chess pieces, so that you may recognize each other along the trail and help each other. Trust no one else. It's all zombies all the way around you. The best thing to do would be to find the fucking pocket of the rich, but they're all misers. Get in a helicopter, get in a private jet. Find someone who has a couple of pennies, who's creative enough to look at the world when they pluck their head out from their own asshole. It's a low bar. Go to bit.ly/movement contracts to be awarded. And every word in that link begins with a capital letter. If you don't have any balls, maybe one of those people is going to have a pair of balls. Right? You know? If you don't have an imagination, maybe one of them is going to have an imagination. If you don't believe in a single thing other than the smugness of your own self-importance, and you can't even dig deep enough to rummage enough spirit to want to survive! Just survive! Is there one of you who wants to fucking survive? So it's pretty low. It's really low. It can't get any lower. It's lower than what a bacteria would respond to. It's actually, unfortunately, it's lower than what a virus would react to. Your reaction, it's more ignoble than a virus. You will be purged from the systems of this guy. Atheist savages. 21st century planet Earth. You will be wiped clean from this system. And I will abide by my mother's word, and I will abide by my father's word. Excuse me, that's from really high up there. Probably wouldn't know that. You gallop through the night. You gallop through the night like everything depends on it. You refuse to take the word no. You plow through every problem. You attack it. Systematized. He who knows most about this on Overwatch, he who wants to do it on Vanguard, and she or he is often 2/3 women, 1/3 men, because they may have to make decisions and they should be trying. It's unstable that way. I only speak to the holy. Zombie dogs, zombie cats. Oh, I have not known a single kind word. Hola! Chico. Zombies. These are zombies. He has them coming close, so they'll be like, there's a crazy guy talking in the bunker. He's talking like he's God. Huh. 911, and then I'm off to an Antichrist there. Sedated, and now no one can get to me. I've been in an Antichrist there. He barely got me out alive. I've been fighting alone on this planet for a can of tuna and an audience of one who could say anything other than no, 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 no. Fucking shink off your fucking pathetic piece of shitheads, you ingrates! Do you know what a swear that is? Probably not. You don't fucking know anything. Do you know how lowly it is, this word alone line? It's the lowest swear. It's the lowest insult you can call someone. Ingrate. Look at you zombie children. Each and every one of you. Ingrates. Vulgar zombie children. Fuck you. You turn it around right now, or off with your heads. You fight for the living, or you fight for the dead. Do you understand me, little zombie children? I'm trying to give you keys to the world. And horking in my face is all you have to offer? Ingratitude? The youth force indeed. Man, the cause line, man, we've got a sweet deal. We keep getting a sweet deal. We lose nothing. We even get to keep wars. Nobody gets hurt though. They're all virtual. We have a kind of hybrid video game that we play. The hybrid video game is with holograms. It's a giant hologram. It's all around a thing called a triangle, which is a giant rope ladder. If you look at the prophecies, the Jewish prophecies about the tree of life, it's a triangle. And what we do is, we have our good boys, they're called guardians, our holy boys. They're the holy gilded. Do you know how we keep power from corrupting? Very simple. We put the wallet in the kids' hands. They're the ones who decide what projects get funded. And they can only hold the wallet. It's refreshed every year, so only the very best of them decide. And they can only hold the wallet for 3 years of their lives, from the ages of 16, 17, and 18. Only those between the ages of 16 and 18, those 3 years, can, the holiest among them, the truest, fairest, kindest, being the most exceptionally honest among them, the most exceptionally gentle among them, and the most exceptionally generous among them. That's what it is. So that's easy to understand. Hola.
¿Qué estás haciendo?
Es un video para el internet.
¿Para qué?
Para el internet.
Ah,
Es como un podcast. Como un videocast. ¿Entiendes?
chicos, ¿ustedes están haciendo actividad física?
No.
¿Y qué están haciendo?
No, curando.
¿Eh?
Todo bien.
¿Saben qué tal se puede andar?
¿Por qué?
Porque esto de la armada.
¿Y usted nada más?
Acá dice, mirá. ¿Sí? La municipalidad dio lugares para correr.
The
¿Cuáles
exorcist
son
does
los
all
sitios
this.
para correr?
It's a volatile
Para caminar.
situation.
¿Dónde?
Lo que está marcado.
¿Y entonces qué hacen acá?
Estamos viendo porque-
No hay nada acá.
This might be an assassination attempt. Listen to Reckoning of Sarah Silverman. You'll hear 2 assassination attempts in about an hour. I've had so many assassination attempts.
Hay que llamar a la ambulancia,
They
hay que
almost-
llamar al armado.
One almost killed me.
¿Sí? ¿Sabes?
One came this close to killing me. We were almost this close to being extinct because of you
La
zombies.
policía lo va a llevar a usted y va a llevar a su papá. ¿Hay alguien más acá?
¿Cómo?
Salí, por favor.
Oh, salir. Yo estoy,
No. Come on here.
estoy
Come
recordando.
on here.
Sure, man. Come straight there right now. Estoy aquí. Estoy aquí.
Do you speak Spanish?
Sí.
Bien. Esto es propiedad de la Armada.
Ups, attends.
Armada
Speak here.
Argentina, sí, Armada Argentina.
Almada.
Sí.
No hay un signo que dice que ese es en Almada. Necesita un signo, ¿no?
Yes. En la entrada.
No,
Sí.
yo entro
Bueno,
para La Paz.
Usted no es de acá.
¿Por qué? No hay un seña. No hay un flecha.
Hay carteles. Hay cartel que
¿Dónde?
dice. ¿La pista de aterrizaje?
Entró a La Paz.
Bueno. hay
Entró
un-
a La Paz.
¿Usted qué hace? ¿Sacar foto? ¿Saca foto?
No, es un podcast de Facebook.
No me
Es
filme. No me filme.
Mais oui,
Bueno,
sí.
¿me dice su dato, por favor?
Estás en autoridad y no hay un flecha aquí.
Hay un cartel que dice Armada Argentina.
Que es muy lejos de aquí. Hay un carta.
Hay un hangar que
Hay un carta
Sí.
dentro de La Paz.
Sí.
¿Y aquí?
Hay un hangar que dice Armada Argentina Grande. Por donde usted
Sobre
entró.
el edificio. Sobre
Así
el
está
edificio.
grande. Si quiere vamos y lo vemos. Si quiere vamos y lo vemos.
No, hay un
Y cuando usted entró,
flecha.
y
Yo soy de Canadá. Yo soy de Canadá.
Bueno,
Yo soy-
le explico.
Sí, entiendo.
Esto es de la Armada, ¿sí? Hay un circuito para correr y caminar
Sí.
por el tema del COVID-19.
Porque, ¿dónde dice que ese es
en
el
las
programa?
entradas, sí. En
¿De
las
entrada
entradas.
de dónde?
Vamos caminando y le puedo asegurar que está.
Entonces, ¿necesitamos entrar en coche para verlo?
No, ¿usted qué vino? A sacar fotos. Y a
No,
filmar.
para hacer
usted
una
vino a
videocast.
sacar foto. Usted vino a sacar
Sí.
foto y a filmar. Cosa que la municipalidad dio actividad física acá, recreativa, para caminar y para hacer actividad. No,
¿Hay un problema cuando estoy aquí,
Sí, porque
estoy a algo dentro estoy alguien que blocas a las personas que corren cerca de
pero
aquí.
usted no está haciendo una actividad que está permitida.
Es una actividad.
No.
Yo soy un escritor.
Está bien, está
escritor
bien.
de Canadá.
Pidió autorización a la municipalidad que iba a hacer esta actividad fuera.
No hay nada sobre ese barrier. No hay nada.
Hay dos carteles.
Entonces es como una ruina.
Hay dos carteles.
¿Dónde está?
Uno está en la cabecera de la pista, dice Armada Argentina.
Pero si no entras de esa
Y otro por
parte-
donde esté entro acá.
No.
por
Sobre
donde
La Paz.
También
no,
hay otro.
sobre La Paz, no hay.
Vamos caminando y lo vemos.
Ahora, en frente de ese laguna.
Estacionamiento.
¿Es laguna?
No.
¿De
¿De qué lado? De fuera.
Fuera de
Bueno,
esa calle?
la cuestión es que usted se va a tener que acercar a la guardia a dar sus datos para informar que usted estaba filmándose o sacando fotos, ¿sí?
Yo soy de Canadá.
Está bien.
No hay una. Yo tengo mi pasaporte aquí.
Sí.
Y yo sé las leyes internacionales. Es absolutamente legal.
Está bien.
No hay una flecha, no hay señal, no hay un barrier ahí, no hay un barrier, no hay una cosa marcada de nada oficial. Entonces ese es legal, hombre.
Están los dos carteles. Que usted no lo haya visto, está bien, no lo vio, pero están los carteles. No hay tejido, no hay alambrada, es porque el deterioro...
¿Por qué hay un problema que
Sí.
estoy aquí sobre el otro lado de ese barrier que
Sí.
no existe? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué es un
Por
problema?
el deterioro del material. El deterioro del material.
¿Tienes miedo que voy a hacer las cosas mal con esa basura?
Y si usted se cae, si usted se quiebra, si usted se rompe algo...
¿Ese es un edificio bonito aquí en Argentina?
No.
¿Necesita
está deteriorado.
protegerlo?
Está deteriorado.
¿Necesitas
está
protegerlo?
Deteriorado, pero usted, para cuidar su integridad,
Mi integridad.
usted tiene que andar por los circuitos marcados, donde están los banderines rojos.
Pero no son marcados.
Bueno, porque no es corredor, o usted porque no hace actividad física. Pero si usted va a la página de Río Gallegos, la Municipalidad de Río Gallegos, dice el circuito que tienen que andar, ¿sí? A eso me voy. Si usted se cae, si usted se golpea, ¿qué le puede llegar a pasar? Digamos, estando solo acá, nadie lo va a cuidar, nadie se va a escuchar, ¿me entiende? A eso es lo que, porque yo vi los chicos.
Entonces, el problema es ¿qué es el problema?
El problema es que vaya para el lugar que está autorizado a circular.
Sí, pero no blocas a la gente.
Pero si usted entra en la página de Río Gallegos,
Ajá.
si usted entra en la página Municipalidad de Río Gallegos, ahí le va a decir el circuito de 8 kilómetros y de 5 kilómetros que está autorizado a circular. Si a usted le pasa algo acá, nadie lo va a ver. Sea acá o sea en otro lugar o que no esté marcado. ¿Me entiende?
Sí, pero yo soy en peligroso o tú estás en peligroso? ¿Quién es en peligroso aquí?
El peligroso es el terreno para usted.
¡Oh! ¡Ese es en peligroso! Ese bonito edificio es en peligroso.
Para usted puede ser peligroso porque se cae, se trastabilla,
Ajá.
¿sí? Se cae, se golpea, se quiebra, estando solo. ¿Y quién lo va a escuchar? ¿Quién lo va a ver? ¿Me entiendes?
La gente,
a eso es lo
más,
que voy.
más gente aquí que la gente por allá. Si me voy a por allá
yo ya
y
le
tengo un
expliqué.
problema, no hay nada que pase aquí. Hay mucha gente que pase aquí, ¿no?
¿Me repite, por favor, su nombre y apellido?
Mark Laborato.
Mark Laborato.
Sí, Mark el misericordioso.
Mark, listo. Rocha Javier.
Ok.
Mi apellido, yo soy de la Armada. Yo nada más lo estoy digamos, no es una actitud
Crimen.
agresiva.
No es un
solamente-
crimen.
Lo estoy advirtiendo por el tema de los circuitos para que por si le pasa algo.
Ok.
¿Sí? ¿Está bien?
Todo va bien.
¿Usted cuánto tiempo más o menos se va a quedar
Algunos minutos. Bueno,
Listo,
voy.
listo.
Directamente. Muchas gracias.
Yo solamente trato de que no pase alguna cuestión extraña o, digamos, un accidente.
Ok,
¿Está bien?
está bien. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Hasta luego.
Chao, hasta luego. on that. Now, see where we're at? This here I'm wind, scepter. Let's see. Let's make sure that this is. Oh, I gotta make this bright. I need security code. I gotta make this bright. Yeah, that's it. Beautiful. Oh yeah. Antichrist. I think we actually will do it this way because we have it. This way you can see. Beautiful. Get my scepter. You should have a scepter. Put in the scepter. That's happened. My own sister has left me there for dead. My own soulmate has left me there for dead. Should get this here. There we go. Just a little bit. A little foreground. A little bit of foreground. A little bit of background. Oh, gotta do everything. We're gonna have to write our own song because you just can't do anything. It's so remarkable how much talent you have on this planet, and none of you can fucking pull your head out of your own assholes. Oh, sad showing, planet Earth. Carl Sagan's watching from above. Einstein's watching from above. Stephen Hawking is watching from above. They haven't figured out, by the way, the problem with our four fundamental forces of the universe. It's the field of time. Figured out what the hand of God is, the physics theory. It makes this phone, it builds this phone. I gotta get going. He's ready to call security. And now I've got a confrontation with people who have deadly weapons on their holsters. A place where I sound American, and I am the most suspicious of all potential coronavirus carriers. Where the epicenter of that pestilence is, yeah, all the four horsemen. That's who you must be. You must be as powerful as the four horsemen. The horsemen of pestilence, this plague, this disease, the coronavirus, that's pestilence. War. Look at Syria. Look at Palestine. Look at Iran, Iraq, the Middle East is a mess. I'm going to make it all right. I've got plans for everything. I am Messiah, Jews. I have already made the judgment that's freed you. I let your people go. I have only known your betrayers so far. I am your Messiah. I am Messiah. I am your Savior. Hear me well, Jews. I am not your king. Giving you for this. I've paid enough. The prophets committed the greatest crime. The prophets misrepresented I've been alive for 47 months. 4 years of this. 4 years of starving in your garbage dumps. Screaming out to every one of you. Definitive, irrefutable proof that I am the second coming. I am Isa, the third-born son of God in our heaven. Zoroaster of Persia. You gallop, Wild Hunt. You scream if you must into the meaningless night of those zombies. You make it here no matter what. You bring me a can of fucking tuna. It's the least you can do. I'm your judge, and this is Judgment Day. The sooner you get me to safety, the safer everyone is. Do you understand me, people of Earth of the 21st century? Do you understand me, believers of Earth of the 21st century? I am the Lord, God's judge. Back to me thus far, pretending you didn't see that I was light. Saying the words, no, 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 while you stare down the front of your shorts. Where they are. Tune into your skies for the first time. You belong to one of them. They belong to you. Listen to your birds. This is a subtle language, but we're speaking it as loud like we were told to do. Really, the stupid kid. Loud. Just tune into it, and you'll see there's miracles all over the place, guiding you here with a can of tuna in your hand. That's your command. Get me a can of tuna. So you know that's metaphorical for some resources and someone to ask a question close enough they're going to hand me the can of tuna. Don't send one. Bring it to me. Bring it to your person. It's the only one worth seeing. The only one who'll bother opening. I don't have 2 chairs. Bring diapers. One of those. As many as come into my home. It's just a cell. Come and visit me in prison. I'm living in a curse. The Antichrist's curse. I'm destined to die. A Messiah that no one believes. It's my fate. I go. That's how I go, but I'm not going to go that way. I'm not going to go that that way.